How you doing, people? Me and my wife invested in a 24-foot round pool. I contacted a electrician. He told me 2,300 to run power and to bond my pool, which I googled how much it costs to bond and run electric to a pool, and it ranged from $1,500 to $800. So he put more cushion onto it, which was 2,300, which I thought that was a crazy price. So I'm going to show you exactly what I did. Inspector just left and I passed. So what I did was I ran 8 gauge copper wire from my pump all the way around to 4 points of the pool. And each point I have the little brass fitting. I squeezed the copper wire together and stuck it inside of the hole, twisted it to tighten, and continue running it around the pool in 4 places. In my state, the code is you got to be about 12 to 18 inches away from the metal of the pool, which I did. Oh, by the way, this is one more point right here. The gentleman the electrician, he told me he was going to charge me $800 to do this. It costed me altogether $150 and 2 hours worth of time. This is another point. That was another point. Like I said, I have the covers on these points, but the first one that I showed you, it was just giving you an idea of what I've done. Then from this point here, I ran it to the skimmer because you got to bond the water. Now, this piece here costed about $60, which actually he said I didn't need because my pump has a water bonding system that's connected to it, which is right there, that nut there. So I ran it from the pump, 1 point of the pump, all the way around the pool, then back to the pump to here. That's all it took to bond the pool, because safety is first. My kids are going to be in this pool, so I just wanted to make sure everything was okay. Then in our state, for code, you have to have a timer box on the power going to your pool. So what I did was I invested in an Intermatic. And by the way, that is an indoor. But what I did was I bought a waterproof, water-resistant box and stores it in there. Intermatic timer I set up myself. And what I did was, now, far as running the power outside of my house, I used a friend of mine who does electric. He put a GFI inside my breaker box, 20 amp. We ran it outside. I used the same hole that I used for my floodlights, and I just used PVC pipe to come down into a small junction box, which is there. And in that box, I have the 12-2 wire, 12-2 Romex, that the yellow wire. I used that to come out. Once I came out, I married all of the wires together. The white, the red, and the 12-2 Romex has a copper wire, which is ground. But what I did was I hooked that up to the green, which is, by code, you have to use individual coated wires. I used the PVC pipe, came down, In our town, if you got a GFI, you can dig your trench 6 inches, but I did 12. Also, you got to have the caution tape. Got to have the caution tape sitting over top of it. So once again, I ran my 12-2 Romex out into this box, married it to the green, white, and black wires, individual, ran it into my timer, the ground, the white for white, black for black, and then the black for my pool is on that part right there. Then I ran them wires out to my outdoor socket, which, as you can hear, the pump is going. I'm gonna clean all this stuff up, but I'm doing this now, because I'm just so happy with passing. And that was it. That was it. If you have any questions, please comment. Please subscribe. Rose Street Garage DIY. And this is what we do. Try it yourself. So just in case, if somebody mess up, you can only blame yourself. But always remember, when dealing with electric, make sure you use safety first. I can't stress that enough. Safety first. So once again, 24 round, bonded the pool in 4 points. Started from my pump with the 8-gauge copper wire to 4 points with copper studs at every 4 points, and then ended at my pump. Make sure you have a timer and run your power to your code, run your lines underground to your code of your town. And that's about it. Anything else is uncivilized. Why not try it yourself? Why not? Why not success? Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Peace.